my family, we don't get to sit down to dinner together every night, but we do our best to sit down to at least one meal together most days. One of the things that I value most about that time is getting to hear what's going on in my kids' lives and in their minds. And sometimes they tell all kinds of stories, and the conversation is lively around the table. As they get older though, or if they're distracted or tired or really hungry, it's too easy for them to give one-word answers no matter what I ask. So we adapted something that we saw in a movie years and years ago before we ever had kids. We play a game called High, Low, High. Each person takes a turn telling something that was a high about their day, something that was a low, and something else that was a high. And I love this game. What's so good about it? A few things. First of all, it gets us stories. Not just answers, but actual stories about the people in my kids' lives and their feelings and observations and experiences. And those stories almost always start conversations. Whether something good happened or something bad, the other kids in the family often give advice or suggestions or opinions about what happened and why. Sometimes those conversations go on for so long that we have to find a way to interrupt them just to make sure everybody gets their turn. This game starts and ends with each person having to think about something that was good about their day. This teaches all of us to look for the positives. Often, even when we do tell stories about our day, we tend to focus on what went wrong. Playing High, Low, High encourages everybody to find at least more good moments than hard times. But kids learn a lot from hearing about lows. They learn that we're interested in their struggles, and they hear from their siblings about times similar things might have happened to them, and also get some ideas about how to problem solve if that experience happens. Best of all, everybody takes a turn, so our kids find out that grown-ups have highs and lows also. Children love to hear about their parents' day, but if you're in the habit of just asking them questions instead of everyone taking a turn, then they often don't get to learn about what you do and what you experience when you're not all together. Hearing about adult struggles in the family has been proven to build resilience in kids. It's important not to overwhelm our kids with our own emotions or with inappropriate details, but it's just as important to let them see that we have struggles and challenges. It gives them more reasonable expectations and better perspective about what it's like to be an adult. We find that our kids often remember our stories the best and are likely to check back in with us to find out what happened next or how a situation eventually resolved. This is a great idea at Shabbat or a holiday meal or any time you eat with other family members or guests. You'll get everyone to participate, and you'll give your kids a chance to slow down and hear other people's stories in a way they usually don't get to do. This activity builds the skills we know kids need to be stronger, more resilient teens. They develop storytelling skills, connect better to adults and other family members, and practice problem solving for themselves and for others. These are all abilities that have been proven in research to protect them from some of the mental health struggles so many face as teenagers. So the next time you're at a meal with your kids or in the car or sitting waiting for something like a sports practice or a doctor's appointment, try teaching them to play a new game. High, low, high.